Hey, you guys back for more? You guys back for more? Rebecca? We're back? We're back? Wow. Wow. You guys ready? We're gonna play some chess on chess.com. Make sure to send me a challenge today. rebeccaloran on chess.com. Generally accepting like 5 minutes or faster from viewers, but maybe we'll play some 10-minute games. Actually, yeah, send me a 10-minute challenge. Unrated. That's what we're going to be doing today. But first, time for something completely different. First, let's start up with some puzzles before we even get started with games. Okay, so like let's do some puzzles. I like to do Puzzle Rush Survival, because survival is key in this crazy world we live in. Let me fix the webcam because we're set up for World of Warcraft earlier, and we're not doing that right now. Why am I not able to unlock the camera? What is going on? Oh, I was in the vertical sources. Never mind. Okay, okay, so here we go. What is this, Minecraft? What is this, Minecraft? What the heck? Okay, so we need to fix this, get rid of that, gray box. Okay, we should be good now. We should be good. Be good. You guys don't see the gray box over there on the vertical live stream. You guys see the vertical live stream is doing vertical live stream related things. See how that works? It's kind of interesting. Anyway, yeah, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you 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 doing? Probably way too caffeinated for this, but it's okay. Logan, what's up, my buddy? How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Ready for some chess? I said I was gonna do some drawing, but then I like, hey, like let's do some chess. You look beautiful. Aw, thank you, Logan. Logan Paul. I mean, Logan Verdery. Logan Verdery. Okay, let's see. We're doing some Puzzle Rush Survival, so we don't have a time limit on these, which is very key for doing puzzles. Basically, you try to find the best move. Usually, you want to look at checks, captures, and threats. So that's the order of, that's the prio. So you want to look at checks first, usually. So we do have a check. Queen h4 is check. Is there anything that can go in between to block it? Because you want to move, block, or capture. So after g4, after g2, g3, queen takes g3, and there's no longer anything that could stop. And it is checkmate. Okay, checks, captures, threats. Because we have this opposition here, rook h1 is checkmate. There's nothing that can go into h2. The queen cannot teleport. Okay, let's see. King is right here. I do have a queen. Usually can check with a queen easily. So queen takes f7 check. There is no escape for the king. Nothing can come in to block. You know, rook can't move like a knight. Knight can't slide up like a rook. We're good to go here. Okay, let's see. If I just rook captures on f8, rook takes f8, check. Nothing can come in over on g8, so that is checkmate. Okay, so the pawn is defending g2. So if we play queen e1, check. Nothing can come over to f1. King has no escape. Bishop and queen are looking at f2. If queen takes f2 check, queen is guarding the escape squares. Okay, look, queen and bishop eyeballing over on f7. Check. After king h8, just play queen g8 checkmate. Or even queen f8 checkmate. But may as well just use the bishop and queen battery. Play queen g8 checkmate. Queen and bishop are in a battery. There is a threat of check winning the rook. But let's look at checks first. And that is checkmate. Knight. Pawn guards on f3. Okay. Nothing is attacking h2 along with the knight. Oh, queen. The queen and the knight are attacking h2. Knight is defending f2. So after queen takes h2, check and mate. Let's see. Queen and rook are attacking on f2. Queen takes f2 check. King h1. After this is a queen sacrifice. Queen f1 check. Rook takes f1. Rook takes f1 checkmate. You wouldn't want to take the rook because the queen is defending. Queen and bishop. I think you have to take the rook first because if you go in for a check with queen e1, rook takes e1 and that's over. Bishop and queen are lined up in a battery. You could go after this rook on b8, which is a potential. I'll accept your challenge after this puzzle, Bobby man. After queen takes a1, check. Are there any pieces that can intervene against checkmate? Because there is a barrack. The king is this is back rank. Is crowded over here, so the queen cannot come in. Nothing can come in. This is just checkmate. Okay, let's play this game with Bobby Man. What's up, Bobby Man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's just go e4, e5. Okay, in here with the King's Gambit. Now, I could ignore it, but I'm just going to take it. I have a general idea of not trying to get myself too deep into opening theory, and so instead of trying to wrestle around with all sorts of opening theories, although I do kind of know this theory, play g5 to push the pawns. Since now I have the pawns up here, I basically want to really thrust up these pawns. Bishop is attacking here, but there's nothing else attacking it. So basically, pretty sure I can play g4 right away, but I don't necessarily think I want to do that just now. Hey, what's up, 5DM? I could play h5 and then go for g4. Or start with the knight of 6. But then that does allow the pawn to push to e5. Then knight h5 to defend this pawn, allowing myself to push g4. Or I could play knight h6, but then that barricades this pawn. You know what? Let's just push the pawn, attack the knight. See where white wants to play this knight. Okay, you're just gonna get rid of my ability to castle for a pawn. You are going to get the pawn back after knight takes g4. So this is a little awkward. Yeah, let me just bring the king right back. I am up a piece. Okay, and then there is some major threats happening. Right here, for example, but I can attack the queen and the bishop. Is there anything else the queen can do? So if I play d6, I'm attacking the bishop. I mean, with the queen. I mean, I'm attacking the queen with the bishop. And then I'm attacking the knight as well. But is there something that the knight can do that I need to be concerned about? if you attack the queen this way, well, if I just take the queen, you take the queen, I take the knight on d8, so I don't really see anything. Like, there's no place the queen can go because the bishop will be open. So maybe just take the pawn, but then I take the knight. So how are you going to protect the knight and the queen? Yeah, that's the only way. And then I get a lot of material. So I am so good? Not really. I'm actually kind of dumb. It's the Lolly Gambit? Who made up that name? Okay, I didn't realize that there's a continued attack over here. What am I thinking? I can't escape. I can't escape. What am I thinking? How come I didn't see that? Ah! Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, this is where I screwed up. Yeah, this is fine. This is, I for some reason I didn't realize there's a checkmate here. So after knight f6, now you can't play queen h5. For some reason I didn't see queen h5. I wasn't looking close enough. For some reason I thought it was defended already. Did I think that, did I hallucinate? Did I think my knight was already on f6? Like, did I think my knight was already on f6 or something? I think that's what happened. Ugh. Okay. Rematch. Let's go. Let's go, Bobby man. Are you Bobby Fischer? Used to play chess, but its side effects of stressing me made me quit. Well, you gotta learn how to just relax. Do something, whatever it is, that'll give you an ability to not associate chess with stress. Do something that makes you extremely relaxed. Like, you need to be so relaxed while playing chess that you just don't get stressed out anymore. Do something different. Sometimes you can just brute force your way into it. Play like thousands of bullet games. And that can like kind of get rid of your stress. Like, if you just play thousands of bullet games... Here, let's actually just do the 3 knights. If you just play thousands and thousands and thousands of bullet games, you stop associating chess with stressing out. You start associating it with, like, oh, this is like a routine. And obviously, you're not going to play very well playing 1-minute games. But... I think that you can do something else. Like, do something that gets rid of the stress. What if you're like me and too dumb? Well, I'm also too dumb. But it's okay. You don't have to be the best chess player in the universe. You can just enjoy it. Because it's a game. It's like World of Warcraft. You know, don't listen to all the people that treat chess like it's this holy, you know, oh, it's sacred, it's sacred. Like, no, chess is a game, first and foremost. It always has been. It was kind of originally for royalty, but chess has always been a game that anybody should be able to play. I don't like this gatekeeping that some chess organizations have created this... Oh, chess is only for, you know, like, you have to behave yourself a certain way or you can't really play chess. Chess is distinctive. Chess is like, no, you're full of yourself. That's ego. Get rid of the ego. Stop treating chess like it's this holy church that, you know, oh, but the holy Bobby Fischer. Bobby Fischer had some extreme mental health issues. He was really strong at chess, but chess is a game. People treat it like it's like this holy Bible. Hello there, Kaka Shiuchiha. Kaka Shiuchiha. Kakashi. It's Kakashi Uchiha, like Uchiha Kakashi from Naruto. Can I play a game with you? Yes, send me a challenge on chess.com. I'm playing one of my other viewers, Bobby Man. I really screwed up that previous game, but don't you worry. I will get it back. Okay. Let's go a little bit slow here. Get kind of a pawn chain. Get my rook out to e1. Play bishop e3. Attack that bishop. Unless the pawn comes in. Okay. Okay, there we go. And do a rook lift right here. Let's just bring that rook a little up. That happy little rook. The almighty rook. The almighty rook. It just wants to be happy here. There are no open files, so that rook can't be extra happy. But we're gonna make this rook happy by lifting it up. Sometimes we all just need our spirit lifted up a little bit. Bob Ross. Where's Bob Ross when you need him? If we had Bob Ross chess, that'd be crazy. I think people hold things too sacred. Sometimes people hold things too sacred and it prevents progress. You're like, oh, you're not allowed to play chess because you're not playing it with the proper, respect for the elders. Like, well, come on. There's plenty of people who are young who have never heard of Bobby Fischer. You shouldn't have to know about Bobby Fischer to love chess. In fact, Bobby Fischer was Bobby Fischer. There was no Bobby Fischer for Bobby Fischer to respect. Okay, he had to look up to other chess players, but the game is the game. Let people enjoy the game. Stop gatekeeping it. I remember there was a whole bunch of drama during like the PogChamp stuff. People were banning people just for being like, coming from outside streamers, like from like XQC. Or for like Ludwig and like all those people who were doing the chess, who had like a more broad audience, who are bringing genuine life into the game of chess. And there were some people that were just gatekeeping the entire category, banning people from their chat because, oh, you're an XQC viewer, you're not welcome here. Like, what the hell? Undermining the entire reason why we had the PogChamps tournament in the first place was to bring more people into chess, this game that we all love. Why are you gatekeeping the proper way to play chess? Like, what is wrong with you? We want more people to play chess, not gatekeeping it because, oh, well, you can only play it properly. Let's scare all the people away from ever wanting to play it. It's hard enough getting people to fall in love with chess in the first place. And then you're gonna gatekeep it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. The same thing happens with Go, the game of Go. People are elitists. And they prevent the game from getting more popular. Because, newsflash, some 12-year-old just getting started with chess doesn't know all your special rules from like UCSF and from FIDE. They don't know what FIDE is. They play chess online. It's a game. And I feel like there was so much stuff that could have happened with chess during the whole big PogChamps revolution that chess.com started. But so many people like fought against it. They're like, oh, we don't all these random kids coming into the chess category. We're a place of honor. We're a place of tradition. And then all the people got bored of chess because you guys had to ruin it. And now there's only like 600 people watching in the category. Good job. Anyway, I'm just kind of being a little bit of a bitch. I'm just kind of upset about what could have been. Like, people could have, like, really gotten the category, like, rolling with, like, a new era of chess. And everyone just kind of let it die. Yeah, I know my clock is ticking down. Yeah, sorry, a little bit of a rant. Sorry if I got angry. I'm trying to keep things positive. Germany audience? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I know it's really popular. Chess is popular world round. She is crashing out. I don't know about crashing out. It's just, this is something that's really, like, it really frustrated me that this happened with the chess category. Like, there was so much potential. There were people coming in from XQC's chat. There were people coming in from, like, Ludwig. There was all sorts of people. Like, I think Papa Plata brought in a whole bunch of people from Germany. Like, there was, like, a whole bunch of stuff that was going on, and it just sort of died out. Like, why? There was, like, no reason for chess to lose its popularity. But I saw what was happening is there was a bunch of really big, like, grandmasters that were and like FIDE were like trying to gatekeep who gets to play chess. It's the same old. It's always the drama in chess. It's always a black versus white, right? It's always a battle. I mean, it literally is like the most like blood sport game out there. Like, people don't know. People just don't know how much drama exists in the chess world for like no reason. Like, it's just, there's just drama for no reason. I think it's just because the game itself just like kind of encourages it. Like, the game is literally like black and white. like it's like literally black and white. Yeah, because this. Yeah, so I guess it's nothing new, right? Just in case. I guess it's nothing new. I'm not even being that original. This is the same thing a lot of people were saying. I come back after several years of not playing chess, and there's only 660 people watching. What happened? Like, what happened? I step away for 5 minutes, and the whole chess category falls apart. This is what happens when I leave the chess category. You guys lost the plot. I was there the whole time during the whole PogChamps, and I'm like, chess.com gets it. Chess.com knows how to make this game like marketable. Chess.com knows what to do. And then all bunch of the grandmasters didn't want it. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're killing your own game. Why are you doing this? Like, I just don't get it. It's more repetitive. I think if Bobby Fischer were alive today, I think he would have discovered how much more alive chess could be. Chess engines have shown us a lot of things that he wasn't aware of. There's a lot of things that grandmasters and such are learning, but either way, this is not even remotely like relevant because, oh god, okay, let's just take that. You're gonna take this with check. Okay. Oh. Okay. I gotta be really careful. Okay, yeah, the knight. Okay. It's meant to be a joke. I mean, it's the players that make chess alive. It's always a game between humans, you know? And there's so many people who are just learning. So it's never going to die out. There's always going to be people playing chess. There's always going to be people who love chess. Okay, I need to be really careful here. Check, and then you're going to go towards that pawn. Okay, yeah, I can't. It's hard to calculate here. Okay, yeah, there we go. But then, okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. I need to shift around here. Oh no! Yikes. Yeah, draw. Yikes. No, like, there's always something to learn. Even if you're, like, the top of the world. They might get bored of it, but there's always new people coming in. So it's like, I think people underestimate just how much there is to learn. And once people know that there's more that they don't know than they do know, there's never any going back. Okay, yeah, I could have just taken the pawn here. You had an opportunity. Yeah, the same idea with the pawn. Okay, things were okay until here. Trapping a piece, but did... Yeah. He missed it, so it's fine. Where did I actually screw up here? I'm pretty sure I had a win. Like, where was actually my game-losing move in this endgame? Because everything else, it's like kind of up in the air what could have happened, but we don't need to focus too much on the middle game here, because pretty sure I had a one endgame from this position. Okay, yeah, especially from here, but even... Yeah, this is the right move, and this is the only move, but here's crucial. This is the wrong move. I needed to move the king up. That's it. And then, yeah. Yeah, this is like the only possible move. I have the king in front of the pawn. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, it's GG. Okay, Bobby, we gotta take a break because Sizway wanted to play, so I'm gonna play Sizway. Sizwee says who? Says who? Have you seen that new chessboard where all the pieces move themselves? Yeah, I mean, those have been a gimmick for a while. In the end of the day, chess is a mental game that requires the chess pieces themselves don't necessarily matter. The only thing that actually matters are the ideas, because chess is a game of ideas. Your shirt is loose? Wee woo, wee woo. You were talking about my shirt being too loose yesterday as well. Okay, let's go. We're playing the Indian game here, but let's play the perk kind of styles. Yes. But let's actually just go here, though. In fact, you know what? Let's just go back here. I should have gone there in the first place. Yeah. Let's prevent some movement over here. Oops. Except it's the bishop in front. And I lose a knight. Yikes! Well, that sucks. But I can do this first. Do you find the fun bubble in other sports too? What do you mean? Let me look at the game first, then we can rematch. Do you find the fun bubble in other sports? What do you mean fun bubble? I have no idea what you mean by this concept of the fun bubble. Yeah, this was a blunder because of the bishop and queen lined up. So, yeah, obviously, just play e6 and I'm fine. From here, yeah, so obviously just, I gotta cut my losses there. Yeah, and then it's checkmate. Okay, yeah, let's rematch. I read your name as Wee Woo. I think that his name is Wee Woo. Woo, woo, wee woo. Same way as a comfort zone. Oh, you mean like finding the comfort zone. Yeah, so basically like basketball, for example. The best way to think about basketball is get a basketball, go to a basketball course by yourself, and just kind of dribble the ball around, or even just like sit on the ground with the basketball, throw the basketball up, and just hang out at the basketball court. Not even trying to get better, like not even playing basketball. Just hold the basketball, sit down at the basketball court, and just take it all in. Like, you need to be so comfortable with the idea of the sport that it's not stressed out anymore. You're not focused on the, oh, I need to hold the ball specifically this way, or I'm not doing it right. Like, you don't want to min-max everything. You're not ready for that. You're probably never going to be ready for that. You'd have to get to the level of college basketball before you even remotely start thinking that way. And that's like a big remote, right? That's like a big remote. Because people start min-maxing in sports way too young. Like, obviously, if you're like extremely, like, you show extreme dedication and you get to a certain level, but most people are not at that level. Most people are not going to be like Michael Jordan, okay? Like, or LeBron James. Like, most people are not going to get to that level. And most people are not even remotely like showing that level of skill that early. Most people don't have that level of skill until like to know like the potential until they get to college basketball. Either that or they're in like an all-state, high school basketball or whatever. But basically, you should not be thinking about how you need to min-max every single movement. You need to focus on running, pivoting, like passing, like the fundamentals, right? Like, there's so many fundamentals that you have so much room to grow before you start fixating on like, oh, I should have done that 3 milliseconds earlier. Like, what am I doing wrong? I'm a failure. Like, when you start stressing out, you're not even anywhere remote. That the reason why you're stressing out is because you're not ready yet. You're not at the point where those kind of thoughts matter. A lot of people do that with chess. They're like, oh, I played that opening wrong. How do you know? Are you a grandmaster? Because even grandmasters play some of the same openings that absolute beginners play. And they play that at the top level. So just play some basic openings and just try to solve the game one game at a time. Stop trying to memorize every single opening because you're not even equipped to do that. You need like thousands of games under your belt, and you need to actually like improve to a point where your rating gets higher and higher and higher. I've heard some people say don't study openings at all besides the fundamentals. Like maybe like 5 moves or something like that for every single variant of an opening. But don't go into like 40 moves into your opening. You're not at that level. You're not like some people say don't even study openings until you're like 2200 rating. And I know people think, oh, but you should study it like right now. Like, yeah, you could, but like there's so much more work for you to do. There's so much more work for you to do. Are you kidding me? Like, you're trying to replace the windshield wipers when your car is on fire. There is so much more work for you to do in chess before you start memorizing move 40 of the Sicilian dragon variation. Okay, like you're not like 2600 rated over the board. You don't have thousands of games under your belt. with increasingly like improved like performance, you're not at the level where you need to be doing that. You're not. Well, thank you for coming by just in case. I was going to ask you if you were the fucking fashion police. I don't know about that, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck do you want? What the fuck do you want? Bloody hell. Okay, so this is going to be crucial here. There's a couple things I can do. I could have like tried to do this, but okay, this is a little different here. Yeah, let's trade. Fun zone. Yeah, sorry, I get a little heated when I start playing chess, so, you know, keep that in mind, that a lot of the things I get really, like, worked up about, I'm not actually, like, worked up, I'm just really intense, okay? Like, I take chess very seriously, I love this game, and I wish people didn't destroy it for people. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like, some people are really happy to play chess, and then they meet some rando on a Twitch stream who tells them that they're not allowed to play chess because they'll never make a living doing it. Like, I hate that. Just play chess because you love it. Not everybody has to make a living doing things, but you think somebody cares if they want to they love chess, they want to play chess. Let them play chess. Like, they're like, oh, you know, you better give up now. You're never gonna get as good as me. You're not even a grandmaster. You're already older than 12 and you're not a grandmaster. You may as well quit, bro. Like, come on. Let people play chess. Stop gatekeeping it. Oh, if you're not a grandmaster by the time you're already 12, you're never going to make a living as chess. You're never going to be relevant. You're never going to be invited to chess tournaments. Blah, 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 blah. Like, come on. Like, open doors for people, bro. Stop closing doors. I'm tired of it. It's affected me my entire life. Like, why is chess so gatekept? It's literally costs like $5. Like, you could cut pieces out on a piece of paper and play chess. You literally just need a pencil and eraser and write down the pieces, like draw them and then erase them when you move them. Like, why are people getting gatekept? Because, oh, well, you can't actually improve at chess unless you play over the board tournaments, but those are elite. You have to spend like hundreds of dollars a month just to play a tournament. I don't like it. Hey, what's up, Pelm? How you doing? It's always bothered me that chess has been so like gatekept for literally no reason. It is the most cheapest game you can possibly play as a sport. And yet it's so gatekept that people like me who don't have like endless amounts of money can't get better because we can't go to tournaments. And if you don't go to tournaments, you don't play over the board chess, you are not going to improve, period. And you can do whatever you can to try to improve online. And yeah, I could have worked harder. You could say that. But it's just like, at some point, it's like, people don't want poor people to succeed at chess. Like, why do you have to be like a wealthy person just to play this game? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. And I'm glad chess.com has like done something about it. You know, like internet chess, democratizing the game. Like, it's just insane that people have gatekept this game so many times for no reason. And like, people who want to play chess can't because they can't afford a coach. I just like, because you need a coach in order to open doors for you in this world. And if you're not a child with supportive parents, if you're an adult, if you know, like all sorts of things that basically say you may as well never play chess. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. And it made me angry. It made me quit chess. Because I spent like years and years and years grinding at this game, trying to become a part of the chess community, trying to grow my channel, trying to grow my chess career, and people just do not want new people in the game. People don't want to coach people. People don't want, unless you have a ton of money. And so it's like, I tried to do it myself. I tried to just be an underdog, but this community in the chess world does not want new people. It's frustrating. Maybe I'm overreacting, but it's kind of like that. Like there is something about it, and I can't be imagining this. Like, I spent years working with people in the chess world, like teaching chess, like all it took was like a few like people, like, you know, opening doors for me, and I would have started like getting into tournaments and stuff. But like, no, you know, you're on your own. We're not going to help you with that, even though we claim to care about you. All that sort of stuff, right? If you don't have the money, they don't care about you. That's all there is to it. There goes my queen. Or unless you're like Bobby Fischer level, people don't care about you unless you have either money or you have extreme skill. How are you going to get the skill if you don't have the coaching, though? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. How is someone like me supposed to get ahead in the chess world? I have, like, I'm living on permanent disability paychecks. I have nobody advocating for me. I'm not very well liked. I'm not already established in the chess world. I don't have anybody, like, opening doors for me. How am I supposed to actually get ahead in the chess world? I spent years trying to get into the chess world. I was like, hey, I exist. I exist. I exist. I love chess. I want to improve at chess. I want to get better. I want to play tournaments. And, like, people are like, yeah, okay, cool. And it's like, well, how am I supposed to make this happen? Your pops had chess trophies all over his office. He read books and learned to play when he was in medical school. That's awesome. I freaking love to hear that. One Gun Grave, welcome back. It's been quite a while. We played some Burning Crusade earlier, by the way. I'm really bad. You know what? I just need to go here. I basically gave you my queen, and then I gave you like a piece. I gave you my knight, bro. For like no reason. Maybe because I'm getting a little heated. I apologize for that. I've had too many people gatekeep my life. And chess was just another example of that. Yeah, this is terrible for me. Chess is just another example of that. Of yet another place where I tried to succeed, and yet because it was just closed. Like, I was in the chess category, playing on chess, you know, playing in the chess community, trying to get noticed, trying to get doors to open, and I just kind of got ignored. I was trying to make chess happen in my life. I was trying to do something about it. But because I didn't have the money to pay coaches, because I didn't have the money to go to tournaments, because I didn't have anybody opening doors for me, nothing happened. It's not about just learning it, because you can be good at chess, but there is a world outside of chess. This is what I'm not talking about the game of chess. I've done a lot of self-study, but there's a limit you get to if you have certain learning disabilities. I have challenges when I'm alone. I need somebody to help me. That's where I really thrive in this world, when I have people helping me. But I was working with people in chess. Like, I was literally in real life, not on the internet. I'm telling you, I was literally in the chess community, and people were not opening doors for me. People were closing doors for me. People were actively trying to prevent me from making progress in the chess world. When all the doors were shut, why didn't you just give up? I mean, that's kind of what I'm talking about. I kind of ended up just burning out. I'm like, what's the point of continuing to show up to play chess if people aren't going to let me in the world? I'm trying to get myself into the chess world. I was streaming every goddamn day for like 8 hours a day, studying and playing chess. I was teaching chess in the local community, and people were not letting me in. And I'm like, what is going on here? Why am I being refused access to this chess world? What is going on? It feels like discrimination. Is it because I'm transgender? I'm sick and tired of people gatekeeping my entire life. Like, I got into chess at a young age, and I love chess, and I have continually shown up to chess to try to improve and to try to get into the chess world. But people are like, oh yeah, it's great that you like chess, but let's not do anything to improve your life at all. Let's not give you opportunities. Let's just ignore you. And maybe you'll give up. And it's like, well, I kept showing up, and I kept showing up, and I kept showing up, and I eventually burned out because it was just making me angry. Like I am right now. You have to earn your way. You don't understand. I played over 10,000 games. I have studied for like thousands of hours. I worked in the chess community. I taught kids how to play chess. I like was in the chess category. I was in the chess discords. I was streaming like every day. I was just trying to be a part of something. But people didn't want me to be in it. And I'm like, I kept showing up, and I kept wanting to be a part of things. I kept applying for like programs. I kept applying for like all the different tournaments that streamers would host. Nothing happened. And I'm like, I don't know what to do about it. And I'm getting to a place where I'm about to move out of this trailer, and I think I might be able to join a chess club and actually start pushing again to go to tournaments. Exactly what happened. I don't know. I'm just getting a little passionate about something that I'm trying not to be. It's really hard for people to hear what I'm saying and not say the same copy paste things of like, oh, you got to earn your way in. Why are you complaining? This is genuinely based off of years of deliberate effort trying to make my way into the chess community. The local chess community, the international chess community, the internet chess community. I tried my best to make my way in. And people were not opening doors for me because I didn't have the money for it. And it's like, okay, well, I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to let lack of money stop me from playing chess. This game is literally free, dude. Why is lack of money preventing me from progressing? I can't go to tournaments without money. I need a sponsor if I'm going to go to tournaments. And I don't have any sponsors. So what is somebody like me supposed to do? Somebody who is so passionate about chess. I think I've literally put like, I don't even know how many hours I put into chess. I deliberately showed up to chess and put in thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. I kept showing up and saying, I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to learn. And it's like, how come nobody is there for me? And like people in my own local community were not opening doors for me. Yeah, sorry. It all started with just like talking about how the chess community used to be thriving. The whole PogChamps tournament brought so many people in the Twitch community over to chess. And now I see like there's less than 1,000 people watching chess right now. What happened? And it's exactly what I'm talking about. This is the exact reason why chess is dead again. Do you understand? I'm not making this up. I saw this years ago. I was like, why are people trying to actively prevent chess from growing? People are gatekeeping it. People are like being elitists. People are bringing all sorts of random requirements for people to get into the game of chess that are arbitrary and do not need to exist. Out of everybody out there, Lichess and chess.com are the only two websites that actually promote the game of chess is for everyone. Like, chess.com tried to do all these tournaments to bring all these streamers in, to try to bring all this different stuff in, but there was like weird drama about people gatekeeping the community because they're like, oh, it's supposed to be child friendly. It's supposed to be child friendly. That's what I didn't like about what chess.com was doing. Everything has to be child friendly. Why? Adults play chess too. Let us say fuck. And you see, like, the Botez sisters, they say fuck all the time. And you guys are gatekeeping chess that it has to be always kid friendly, always kid friendly. Dude, the people on like XQC's stream, they don't give a fuck about that. Okay, like, people are gonna be playing chess because they love the game. Like, there are features, like, I don't understand. I understand if you're like partnered with chess.com and they want to be child friendly, that makes sense for like sponsored streams. But that's not what I'm talking about. So many streamers were gatekeeping their communities and shoving people out of the community just for being different. Because oh, you're not really chess fans. You just come from XQC's channel. Or like, you know, like, that's the whole point. Like, that's why we had PogChamps. That's literally the whole marketing campaign. Is we wanted people to come in that weren't already in the club. Do you understand? I got so mad about the chess world, about what they could have done, what they could have achieved, and they squandered it. I don't know. It's never too late, and maybe it can turn around again. But I noticed that there's like nobody streaming chess anymore. Nobody watching chess streamers anymore. It used to have like 20,000 viewers average. Maybe 30 or 40 or 50,000 viewers. Like as a category, I think at one point it was like over the hundreds thousands. Like, chess used to be like really big. And like, just like the whole community kind of let it die. Because they're living in the past. And they don't want things to change. They don't want there to be pathways to success for people who are just getting into chess. They want people to subscribe to their chess platforms. They want people to pay for lessons. They want people to buy their chess books, but they don't want to give people a real world path towards success. There is no esports climb. There is no like sponsorship opportunities. There's no like for somebody who is brand new, who doesn't have any connections, who like someone like me should be able to make success happen in chess. And not just me, because I'm 38 years old. Think about the 12-year-olds showing up to chess right now. They've never played chess. They're in a impoverished country. They want to play chess. They want to improve their life. But there's no path. No path at all. What's the point of playing chess if there's no path towards real life success? There is no ecosystem. The only ecosystem exists for people who are already wealthy, people who are already connected to the chess community. What are you going to do if you're not already connected? Why is there no path towards that? And I just don't understand why the marketing failed. Like, why they didn't do that. Like, chess.com has the resources to do this. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just stupid. But it's just like, there are so many ways that we could grow the game of chess and we could give people a path towards success. Why would someone want to invest 8 hours a day of chess if there's no reasonable expectation of return on investment? It's a basic, economics. Why would you become a grandmaster if there's no money in it? Like, if there needs to be a scaffolding, there needs to be incentives. But like, for some reason, the chess community just wants to, we're only going to let the elite and the wealthy into this world. Like, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Let me get back to my puzzles. Okay. I just like, I have a vision for chess. And I've had this vision for like decades. I was like, why does somebody have to be like Bobby Fischer prodigy to be able to get sponsorship? Like, why do you have to be so... The barrier to entry in the chess world is so high. Most people will never get there. If you're a very strong player, people start opening doors from you. But at that point, you don't really need people opening doors for you. What about the people who suck? The people like me who are stuck and struggling, who are barely able to make any progress in this game. Where's the support for people like me? People who have disabilities. I'm autistic. I have a developmental disorder. I barely make any money. Where is somebody like me supposed to build? Like, there has to be something that the world can do to make chess more accessible to people like me, and to children especially. I mean, I'm talking about passion, but like 5DM, I mean about the why would someone be a grandmaster if there was no money in it? I mean, possibly passion. The thing is you can't, passion doesn't pay rent. Do you understand? A lot of countries have chess programs where they give scholarships to people for playing for their country. But the United States doesn't do this. Why not? United States Chess Federation already exists. Why is there not a program that people can do to play for their country? Other countries do this. They have programs that if they want people to play for their country, they give them a sponsorship. There should be a path towards that. Obviously, you have to earn it. But like, if you're an entry-level chess player, there should be a path towards success. There should always be a path towards somebody who's willing to do the hard work. Because hard work pays off in chess. Do you understand? But how come hard work doesn't pay off in the real world? How come it pays off with chess ability, but until you're a certain level, people don't open doors for you? They hold you back. Unless you have the money to go out and get yourself noticed by going to tournaments. But how are you supposed to go to tournaments when they cost $50 a tournament? You have to travel. You possibly have to pay for, gas, hotels. Like, it's so expensive for no reason. For no reason. This game costs like $5 to set up. You can set this game up with plastic. Why is this costing people hundreds of dollars a tournament? And you only get money back if you win? Like it's unsustainable. There needs to be an ecosystem. There needs to be an incentive for people to want to continue playing. Because if you are poor, living in like a rat-infested, or living on the streets, how are you supposed to want to play chess? How are you supposed to become a grandmaster if you can't even feed yourself? So it's like, how come? But like in some countries, if you want to get good at chess, you can apply for like a scholarship, and there's like a path towards that. If you're not good enough, like there's like programs, right? I don't know. Maybe one day I can open one. I'm tired of the gatekeeping and the random ass politics in chess that do not need to exist at all. The only thing that should matter: do you like playing chess? Are you willing to do what it takes to get good at chess? Are you showing up consistently? Then you qualify for the program. We're going to make this happen for you. We're going to train you. We're going to get you into tournaments. We're going to coach you and be there every step of the way. I want to start that program, or I want to collaborate with other people to make that program happen. Because there should be nobody in the country of the United States who wants to play chess but gets denied because they're poor. Like, there's no reason why poor people should be gatekept from chess. Like, you should be able to make a living off of chess. There's no reason why you shouldn't be. There's plenty of millionaires donating to the cause. And like, there's people who are like at the top of the top of the top who want this game to succeed. And in other countries, you know, it takes like somebody with like a lot of reputation and a lot of money to make these kind of incentives happen. And I unfortunately, I don't have that. And so I'm kind of stuck on my own. I kind of got to make my life happen on my own. You know, like that's why I'm pursuing a career as a model and as an actress, because I'm really good at those things. I'm really good at those things, and I can make money off of those things. And I have made thousands of dollars being a model. Like I have not made a single penny playing chess. Like, no, at one point, I don't want to say that, because at one point I was streaming chess. I made like I think I did make a few $1,000s for streaming chess. I got some donations. But like, that was like not really expected, right? I'm talking like I grinded and I made money as a model, like through like sheer effort, right? It wasn't just like random, like a donator gave me like $500 in like 5 minutes, right? That's what happened with Twitch. And, but like, I found out that I'm a really good model and I can make a lot of money if I really put my eggs into that basket. And I'm gonna do that. But I also love chess, and I hate that I haven't been able to pursue chess. And I come back to chess, like, this is the second time I played chess in, I think, like, over a year. And I'm already passionate about it. That's a good indicator. If your passion is not dying despite all these barriers in front of you, that's a good sign that you found something that really means something to you. But I haven't had the resources to be able to play chess. There's no tournaments in my area. Now, I'm with an agency that is working on finding me a house, and they're going through the paperwork now. And I think I'm moving to an area that has more chess tournaments. There's a chess club. Like, I think in like the Cupertino area, right? Yeah, when you're poor, you're basically like chess benefit, like the people who benefit from chess are the people who don't need help. Like, it's like it's a kingmaker, like, you know, pun not intended. Basically, the system with chess is if you're already wealthy, if you're already established, if you already have connections in the chess world, they prop you up. If you're a nobody, if you have no money, if you're not even good at chess, you're a nobody. They don't care about you. They're going to put barriers in front of you. They're going to make you quit. It's backwards. They should be lifting the people up who need the most help. The people who love chess, who show up to chess, but they just can't get it, right? Think about how many adults, like, well, first of all, think about how many children, but also think about how many adults love chess, are willing to show up to chess 8 hours a day and put in the effort, but just don't have the resources to improve because they have like a mental health disability and they can't improve on their own. They need someone to show it to them. Because I have extreme passion, extreme discipline, but I have a blind spot. If I'm self-analyzing, I fail. I need somebody to show me things in person. I need a real life coach. And if in lieu of that, you know, I need somebody to be in a Zoom call. That's how I've been able to get ahead in the rest of my life. That working with doctors, working with therapists to get my surgeries to happen, I had to work with all these people. And as of 2 years ago, my surgeries are done. I made it happen. And now I've been working with an agency that is now finding me a home that I've been working on my entire adult life. I am 38 years old. I have basically been homeless for the past 20 years. And I finally, because of sheer effort, sheer willpower, and just continuing to get back up. You know, every time you lose that game, you just set the board back up and you play again. You lose, you set the board back up and you play again. You set the board back up and you play again. You set the board back up and you play again. That's me. And it's only a matter of time before I get back into the chess world. And I want to see some progress in the chess world. But I have to make progress for myself first. And so I have a lot of work to do. You know, maybe I get a little bit too passionate. But I also think that passion can be really good. It keeps me going. And I don't like feeling like I'm just blaming everybody else or like, you know, blaming other people for my lack of progress. There's very real reasons why I'm not improving. Well, first of all, I haven't been playing for like 2 years or 3 years. Like, I haven't been streaming chess for like, I think 3 years, or maybe 4 years. You know, I had to pursue modeling. I started pursuing modeling, and then some things happened in my life. I got my surgeries. I had to recover from that. I was focused on that. I was focused on working with this North Bay Regional Center about my autistic stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening. If you take here, well, then I saved the queen. If you take the queen, well, then I take the knight, and I win a piece. Oh, yeah, check first. Chess benefits who are not in need is so, yeah, I mean, it's like the same happens with like streaming, right? Like people who are already like having like 8,000, like 10,000, 12,000 plus viewers, they're the ones getting all the viewers. But like there's a reason for that, because that's like a content kind of thing. But there's no reason for that with chess people. Like if you want to get good at chess, there should be a pathway towards that. There should be a program you join, and like it should be like a video game. You rank up, and then when you get to a certain rank, you should qualify for scholarships. And then once you get those scholarships, you get coaching, right? Once you get coaching and you can get to an even higher rank up, then people can even start giving you like, you know, we're gonna help pay your bills, like sponsorship, right? Sponsorship is what makes the world happen. It's what makes success happen. Without sponsorship, everything fails. Chess will fail without sponsorship. And so maybe I need to become successful in life and then start my own sponsorship program so that nobody has to go through what I went through. And you know, like specifically for adults, because I think everybody likes to help the children, right? But what about the adults? What about the people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s? How come those people don't have a path towards chess success? How come they have to do it all on their own just because of their age? Maybe I can open up a chess school for adults that has sponsorship programs, housing programs for people who are homeless, right? Like if you're homeless and you love chess, there should be a way to not be homeless so that you can play chess, right? How are you supposed to improve at chess if you don't even know where you're going to sleep tonight? I'm tired of people living in poverty. People who love chess, people who could potentially benefit the entire chess world. The next, like, you know, high-level chess coaches out there. But how are they supposed to climb that ranking if they can't even sleep at night because they have to worry about someone stealing their stuff? Reading a lot of chess books? Yeah, I mean, I got chess books. I think the biggest thing is just doing chess puzzles every day and playing like I try not to. I want to get to a point where I'm playing chess off stream again, which I'm not. Right now I'm just kind of chilling on stream and talking about. I know it might sound like I'm crashing out. I'm just passionate. This is a very important topic to me. This is an extremely important topic to me. I have a lot of emotions about this particular aspect of chess. That someone like me who has wanted to improve at chess since I was like 8 years old, who had a chess computer at like 11 or 10 or 11, who was like trying to join the chess club, but I couldn't afford it because my family was poor, who then as an adult started getting back into chess and trying to play in online chess clubs. But, you know, trying to find a chess club locally, but there's nobody who plays chess club locally. There's no chess clubs locally. And so, like, I tried really hard. And then even, like, you know, in 2018, I started teaching chess with a after-school chess program to teach children. And that was really stressful because teaching children is hard, and these kids don't know how to sit still, and they knock things over and all sorts of stuff, and it was a lot of pressure. I ended up getting fired, but we don't need to get into that because I had like autism issues. Why does someone like me have zero access to success when I have so much passion, I have so much discipline, and yet I don't have any kind of scaffolding? I don't have any kind of like path towards like a scholarship of some sort. Like, I just like, you know, you need sponsorship. Like, how are you supposed to survive without sponsorship? Now I have the kind of sponsorship in my life because I have lifetime access to resources now, because I qualify for them, because I'm autistic. I have a developmental disorder. So now they're gonna be putting me into my own home. They're gonna be helping me like with resources, and I'm probably gonna be able to start like actually pursuing chess again. So I see a better future for me. But I've had to spend like so many years lost, so many years searching for something better, and yet like I had to crawl out from nothing. Why should other people have to go through this? Why can't a person who loves chess and wants to make chess their entire life, and who wants to help people learn chess and spend their entire life playing chess, why does that person not have an opportunity to do that? Just because they're not poor, just because they're poor, or just because they don't have connections? Like, I really want there to be a path forward for people in this world. And maybe it's not going to happen, but I would love to see it happen. If I have the ability to make that happen, I will. I will start my own chess sponsorship program to find people who have the kind of passion to stick with that program and have like a, you know, different stages, right? So you can't just like give any random person like a place to live, right? Like, you have to qualify for things. But I feel like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like so many people have so much potential for this beautiful game of chess, but they just don't have the resources to continue with it. And it's a shame because there's so many more people that want to play chess but don't have those resources. And there's people that could potentially become the next Bobby Fishers, but don't have a chance in hell because they come from a poor family. And it's like, how many people could actually end up excelling at this game if we just open some doors for some people? It's obviously, especially children, but like even adults. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. I see no reason for it to not be a thing. It just seems like gatekeeping to me. It seems like people don't want people to succeed. That's all it looks like to me. Maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I think I need to calm down a little bit. Let me just get a drink of water here. I apologize if I've upset anybody. It's just I get really passionate, and sometimes people might get scared by my passion. So I'm not angry. I'm not like crashing out. Like, I just am really passionate about this game. I love this game. This game has been a part of my life since early childhood. Chess is like an amazing game. I feel like everybody should play this game. It's changed my life multiple times. And who knows what the future brings. Especially as I get access to more and more resources. I'm going to be moving out pretty soon. And I'm going to join I think I'm going to be moving to a place near San Francisco, or, you know, places where there's going to be chess opportunities and tournaments. And I'm going to start like trying to budget my money so I could at least go to a few tournaments every month. And participate in some over-the-board tournaments and really start making some improvement. some of it is just I have like a disability, so like it's hard for me to it's hard for me to stick with things. Like sticking with a book, for example. I've never gone through an entire chess book. I've never gone through an entire computer programming book. I usually get through a few chapters, and then I kind of just drop off. It's been really frustrating. I never really improve the way I need to. Yeah, San Francisco has a decent chess scene. Cupertino does, like Sacramento. There's chess clubs all over. But at this exact moment, I'm in a dead chess area. Like Sonoma County, like wine country. Wine country is dead as far as chess is concerned. There is nobody who plays chess here. There are no tournaments. You have to go to San Francisco, and even that is like Mechanics Institute. There are chess clubs, but like, you know, getting to San Francisco is hard enough. You do chess? Yes, Shadow Blitz. I'm going to be moving into an area, I think, where I'm going to start being able to join a chess club, like, and start going to tournaments. And I have the money. It's just, I need to like learn how to budget it better. And I think I'm going to be in a healthier living situation. And over time, I think I'm going to have a lot more space for chess in my life. So I had to take a few years off of chess, but I'm back. I'm back, baby. rebeccaloran is back in the chess category. Let's go. She's here. She's playing. She's getting riled up. That's exactly what chess needs. Do you understand how big chess was when I was playing chess? And then I left, and now there's less than 1,000 people watching? You guys need me. Do you understand? You need me for that money. Do you understand? You need somebody who's extremely passionate, that gets riled up, that gets people all fired up. I'm that bitch. I can make you so much money, chess. Like, I can make you so much money. Anyway, you have no idea how much money I can make you. Or maybe you do. And you've just been biding your time, waiting for the moment to be ripe. Like, we know Rebecca's gonna be our bitch, but we need to wait until the exact moment. Well, that moment's coming up. What's your rating? My rating is really low. Let's look at my user profile. Um, 1046 rapid, 693 blitz. I lost a lot of points yesterday. 437 daily. I time out really easily. My correspondence chess is terrible. I have real challenges. I don't want to, like, a lot of the reasons why I've never really progressed in chess. I understand I have problems, like, with my brain. Which I really need to work on. Yeah, the last time I was playing chess was 2 years ago. I wrote this blog article. Hello, chess fans. Today I wish to take a moment to develop a coherent plan for the next year of training. It is my hope that others can join me on this journey. I have played and studied chess for many years, totaling well over 10,000 games. It is clear to me that while I do notice improvement, it has been quite slow and painful. This is because I never stuck with a solid training plan. I would jump back and forth between books/videos, playing too many blitz/bullet games, and never enough tactics. Also, keep in mind I would neglect chess entirely for many months at a time for one reason or another. Either because of other responsibilities and simple frustration with lack of improvement. But I am back at it again this past month. Several areas of my life are rapidly improving, so I am currently in exodus of grueling 5-year medical journey. The story of which is beyond the scope of this post, but I am back better than ever. That's when I had my bottom surgery. This was a few months after I had my final transgender surgery that I had been spending 5 years obtaining. So this is a big deal. The thing I've been noticing helping improve in my gameplay the most is simply solving tactics on a daily basis, playing 10-minute games, and doing a game review after each of them. I try to space these out. For example, I might solve some tactics for 10 to 30 minutes and then take a break. I will play a game and try my best to sit back and reflect on the game after the review, emptying my mind as much as I can before the next game. This can be anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds to a few minutes. I try to keep my chess focused to sessions rather than play one game, do something else, play another game, etc. I'm sure that method works as well, possibly with its advantages, spaced repetition versus focused session. But I find that as long as my sessions doesn't go longer than an hour, I can maintain a lot of focus. Of course, I am working my way up to returning to classical time controls. I find that 10-minute rapid games are extremely useful for pinpointing my tactical and strategic ideas, as well as my limitations in the opening and endgame. The game review feature may not be perfect as it is an engine review, but it does show the key position and which moves are critical. Besides, seeing the engine moves shows me the ultimate goal of chess play, as the engines are significantly stronger than the best humans. I may not be able to fully comprehend the positions, but I can at the very least try to understand which sort of positions it is aiming for and why. This can help me as I try to understand it on in my own terms, and while I may not be able to play as accurately as the engine, it shows me what the final stage of chess mastery looks like. I have noticed that I win a lot more games, although when I try out different ideas in the opening, I tend to make more mistakes. It's a good trade-off because I get to understand a variety of positions as a result. If all I did was play the same openings all the time, I am limiting myself to only a certain set of strategic and tactical motifs. Still, I am a long way from needing to change things up. I am mostly using the same openings I am used to. There are myriad tactical ideas to punish my opponents with, and I must understand the importance of developing fundamental tactical skills through consistent puzzle training and application in my games. Overall, I am noticing a significant improvement in my chess. Some of it is psychological as well, as I am finished with all of my surgeries and starting to enter a more stable and long-term portion of my life. I must not feel discouraged. Chess is a difficult game and can never be fully mastered. It is about the improvement, and the results indicate that. While at the moment, I am in a period of rapid training, it will only bring me so far. So as a milestone goal, tactics must be maintained for lifetime. 1. Reach 1200 rapid rating. Switch to 30-minute games. Reach 1300 rating. Switch to 1510 in order to take a step back to focus on getting more games in. Reach 1400 rating. Start seeking out classical games, 1 to 4 a week. Return to 10-minute games to practice the possibility of time trouble more so than increment controls. I think this is a great set of goals for these milestones. It allows me to focus on maintaining a consistent training routine rather than trying everything at once. I don't think books/videos will help me as much as I think they would until maybe 1600 plus rating. Let me reach that goal first before I start to explore videos. This would be a good time to learn a new opening for white and to change up one of my usual responses as black, but maintain all of my other responses. I don't think opening theory will be important until at least 2000 plus rating. The common theme of advice from Master Plus level players is that the majority of wins will be tactical in nature, so my training should be focused on that. This is why I'm mostly playing rapid time controls and only slowly integrating classical games. I do think it is crucial to maintain classical games on a consistent basis once I reach that milestone, but I am noticing based on my current improvement that the best thing I can do is continue to play rapid games. That way I can review more games each day. Once I reach a higher level, I will start to benefit from longer games. I have played a good number of classical games already, and I do think they would help me a lot. But there are tactical deficits that I must address, and the simple answer to that is repetition of puzzles and doing my best to spot them in my games. It's about frequency at this point in my mastery, not depth of calculation. The important thing to keep in mind is that I am approaching my chess training based on my current deficits rather than using some general approach. This is crucial to validate. It is apparent that I have severe tactical deficits, and until I fix them, all of the classical games in the world won't really help me. Luckily, I am noticing significant and rapid improvement with my current approach, so I will continue this until I see slightly diminished returns. Then it is time to start playing longer games, as I will be able to benefit from them much more. This is going well. I am proud of myself for taking the time to journal my chess progress. It allows me to assess my needs and to develop a training plan. This is the right path to chess mastery. Thank you for taking the time to read my post. Please let me know if this has helped you at all, and I am always humble enough to accept constructive criticism. Also, I would be open to hosting a 1031 chess Swiss tournament on Halloween if people are interested. Yeah, October 31st. That never happened. But knowing why a tactic works and when it doesn't let you cache it and recall it without having to calculate again, yeah, it's repetition. Have you begun the process of categorizing and grouping tactical patterns by the class positions? Yeah, that's what I was doing. So basically you go into custom puzzles on chess.com. You go into rating range. You actually want to go into lower rating puzzles. So I would say like a few hundred below and above. So basically I would say 1,000. So let's say 700 to 1,300 rating. You unclick all themes. You go into just a single theme. Like let's go to pins. Pins and forks. And mate in 1. And then you just do those puzzles. Lower rated, just to spot the ideas. So we do have a mate in 1. Always looks for checks, captures, threats. Checks, captures, threats. CBTV. Chess captures threats before variations. Okay, yeah. Nothing can capture. Okay. It's actually a mate in 2. Okay. Okay, yeah. Rook takes rook, king takes rook, knight takes pawn. Check. But also, if you can capture here, so that's why you have to do the rook first. Rook takes, king takes. If you go here, I get to fork for the queen. After the king's here, check. If you go here, well, you can't because the knight's there. So, rook takes, knight check, king d1. Well, then I have rook g1 check, and that's checkmate. No, it's not. Well, then you go here anyway, and I get the same fork. Okay. Yeah, the variation here was that if you go here, or if you go here or here, this goes to the same thing. This goes to the same thing. You just got to get that king on e2. Definitely one of the best ways. Yeah, I learned this from GM Hikaru Nakamura when he was teaching XQC for one of the POG, I think for PogChamps 2. He was doing some coaching with XQC, and he told him about this, and ever since that moment, I learned about this. I didn't know that. If it wasn't for that collaboration with PogChamps, I wouldn't have known these things. I would have given up on chess. I would have completely, like, felt demotivated. PogChamps, the collaboration with big Twitch streamers, made chess more exciting because I could actually start to see things happen for beginners. And I'm like, well, if they're able to learn, maybe I can learn too, because they're beginners. They're very good gamers. They understand how to improve. They have the discipline. I know people like to shit on like a big top Twitch streamers, but these people are gamers. They may not be grandmasters at chess, but they're grandmasters at playing games. Some of these people, like a lot of these people actually, there's various things that make someone popular, but a lot of these people, especially people like XQC, like he is a gamer, okay? Like he knows how to improve. You have to be receptive to coaching in order to improve. So it doesn't matter if you're not good at the game, you know how to get good. Yeah, so this is just checkmate. And I think with tactics, people sometimes are motivated by like the rating system, but when you do custom games, custom puzzles, you have to set them to a lower rating, and you also don't get any like rating. There's no score other than number. Your success should be on how many puzzles did I do? Did I do 30 low-rated puzzles or do 1 high-rated puzzle? Like, I think 30 lower-rated puzzles with the repetition and the pattern recognition, so much more meaningful than just doing 1 really hard puzzle. Although sometimes doing 1 really hard puzzle is good, too. Primary focus on these puzzles isn't actually solving the puzzle, it's understanding why it works based only on the features of the position. Yeah, no calculations. So basically, let me look at the features of the position. There's a closed pawn structure, closed center, potentials to rip it open. Queens are on the board. White is castled. Black is not castled yet, most likely. White is threatening check. Black is not castled. Knight is on the home square. Knight is on the home square for white as well. Rooks are not connected on both sides. Bishops are both targeting each other's king side. The queen is active and able to give check, backed up by the bishop on c4. So after queen takes f7 check, what are the replies for black? Black can play king d8, and then I think there has to be some movement here. Is there a better move? Maybe threatening the queen. But I do take the pawn here. Black can no longer castle. Or maybe check with the bishop. No, that doesn't offer anything. Like, oh, there we go. Maybe that's a little too slow, but there is a way to trap the bishop. But that takes too many turns. Oh, check, obviously, because there's no, for some reason I thought this rook was guarding it. Yeah, so check, obviously, and then... Oh! And then I went a rook. Duh. Yeah, no checkmate there. Oh, let's play a game with Chessereem. Alright, I need to focus. You do solve the puzzle first and then you figure out why it works just based on feature. I mean, there's a lot of ways to solve a puzzle. I try to be accurate as I can. But it's very different trying to get chess tactics in a real game. That's the real challenge. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, get another defender on the pawn. Okay. Could just really double down on the defense. But is that worth it? I think so. Let's bring the queen out. Well, that's why that's no good. Yeah, I have to move too many times. And now I'm blockading my pawn. Metal and tea? Is that you? Are you Chessereem? 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 Are you finished with those errands? Are you finished with those errands? 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 Okay, I think... Therefore I am. I gotta do something about this. Let's consolidate this. Let's see what's going on here. I need to figure this out. Now there's one less defender, but I do have like a hanging bishop here. On c4. Okay, we gotta get serious. Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so serious? Okay, I think I can do something here now. Boop. Oh no, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? I thought there was still a defender there. Oh my goodness. I thought there was still a defender there. What is wrong with me? I am so dumb. What is wrong with me? There goes my rook. There goes my queen. Okay. Oh no, the Botez Gambit. Oh god. What is wrong with my brain? Why do I not see these things? I understand all these concepts, but as soon as you put a board in front of me and make me make the moves, I make all the wrong ones. Ah! What is wrong with my brain? My brain does not function. No! I suck. I am loser. I should be banned from all... No wonder I don't get any help with chess. I'm embarrassment to the game. Here, take my rook, bro. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is actually like something that seriously gets me tilted. No matter how many hours I put into this game, I just make stupid mistakes that can easily be avoided. Because I don't see things on the board. Like, I literally look at it and I can spend like 20 minutes looking at a position, but for some reason I overlook one obvious thing. People are like staring at the problem being like, why did you make that move? You've been thinking for like 20 minutes. Didn't you already see that? Like, why did you make that move? And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, I just ruin everything for no reason. Like, I have all this fundamental understanding of the game, and then I throw it all away in one move. It's like I don't know how to stop this. Hey, Nagus, goat. Play bullet? That's the worst thing I could do. I gotta play longer games, because it's like I just have like a fundamental like brain problem. Like, I don't know what it is. I know I'm autistic, so maybe it's like something about geospatial things. It's just no matter how much I look at the board, I just miss like obvious problems. Like, I don't understand why I do this. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this. Or maybe I should play some bullet just to get it on. Like, I need to, like, I'm thinking too much. Like, I think I'm thinking too much. I need to, like, just get in the zone. Auto zone. Yeah, there's, like, no progress that can be made. Like, not really. Obviously, I'm down a queen and a rook. This doesn't actually ever go away, but many people train that out through overtraining. Yeah, I mean, this is my second day back after like 2 years. Like, I understand. I'm not like delusional here. I understand. I'm just kind of building. I'm also kind of just playing it up for stream a little bit. So, like, there is that. You gotta calm down, bro. Like, that is a thing. Ah! Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's look at the game review here really quick. Where did I make that mistake? Probably when I allowed my queen to get captured. Probably. I would guess. I would guess it was probably when I let my queen get captured for no reason. I don't even actually think it was too bad for me to bring my queen out. Yeah, it's like this was the move that needed to change. I literally just think I mean, bloody L. Like, if I just played right here, maybe. Yeah, I don't even know. Let's look at the Oh, I guess just taking here. Yeah. Try to trade. I don't know. It's just really messy. Let's play some Bullet. Let's go. Oops. Let me actually load it up here. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Let me get my music jam, okay? switched to okay, I switched to Twitch because I had a lot of delay. Yeah, I know YouTube has a lot more delay than Twitch. Metal NT. You will challenge me to play Bullet? Yeah, send me a challenge. Send me a challenge. Send me a challenge. I was just, I'm ready to play. Are you still there, Nagus Goat? Or are we just gonna play the arena? GG. Yeah, it was like super locked in. Why'd you give me the rook, though? Well, hey, Logan. Welcome back. You look beautiful. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're like locked in. Got that chess vision. Do it. I hope you feel better about winning. Now, I will try to win? Question mark. Do it. Not sure if that was a good idea, but yeah. I'm just gonna go with that one. I'm down a piece, I can't just trade. Hey Raven, what's up? Yeah, we're playing viewers today. Queen to D3 wasn't check, by the way, Raven. You're just saying random words. Queen D3 was not check. You slept and now I'm back from outer space? You're from outer space? Something something look upon your face. I shouldn't something something lock something something key. Yo, Raven. Oh, I think Chesareem's battery was down to 2%. 1%. Oh god. Oh. Well, I win just by abandonment. I think I was winning too. I'm pretty sure. Let's go over the review. Yeah, well, you're also far behind because there's a delay on YouTube. Plus, I have a 3-second delay on my stream as it is. Plus, whatever delay Restream has. Plus, whatever delay YouTube has. Or Twitch. But usually Twitch is fast, is more lower latency. Yeah, so like this is kind of interesting. I feel like this could have gone wrong a few times. Like let's just kind of go to where the first fatal error I made was. This, yeah, that was a blunder. Yeah, so like basically right here, you just have to play the bishop here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, this loses a rook. Yeah, if you do that, it's a blunder. Pretty sure you just put the queen here. Yeah, because then if I take here, it's like Yeah, it's basically over. Then I have to defend with the bishop. Yeah. Yeah, this is a blunder. Yeah, and then basically from here I'm winning pretty much completely. Yeah, well, I managed to pull that one out of my ass. Hey Sue, how are you doing? Welcome to the challenge. Thank you for challenging me to a game. Before you move to take the first rook, you could have moved to d3 and put the king in check, forcing a move of the opponent's king. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of things that could have happened and didn't. Oh, that's you, Metal and T? Wow, Sue. Did I say your name correctly, Sue? Metal and T? T metal? King sacrifice? That's the Rebecca boat. That's the Rebecca gambit. Just giving up your king. See, there's the Botez gambit of giving away your queen. But when you chop off your king... The Overbox system? You always play the Indian defense? Usually against d4. Yes, I do. Hi, Ask. Welcome back, my friend. How you doing? Okay, we're gonna jam out to this song because it's just jam out. Yeah, Raven. This is an unrated game, but also it's good to practice thinking about chess in the sense that your opponent should be able to see everything you think. And winning at chess, obviously at the top level, you don't want them seeing your thought process, but we're not at the top level, okay? And chess is a game of perfect information, and so I should be able to play not worried about whether or not my opponents are looking at my thought process, because I should assume that they see everything I see anyway, because it's a game of perfect information. I'm trying to improve my ability to calculate. The true pros don't even know their own plans. That's how secretive they are. In chess, you must never let your opponent see your cards. In the game of chess, you must never let your opponent see your pieces. That Brannigan. Whoa, Ford Crown Vic, you're watching my stream in virtual reality? Whoa! 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 How does that even work? What the heck? How does that even work? How do you watch my stream in virtual reality? What? What? Hello? Oh. How does that even work though? Like, what is it like? Am I scaring you? I hope I'm not scaring you, Ford Crown. I didn't mean to scare you just now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I scared you, Ford Crown. Please forgive me. Please forgive me, Ford Crown. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. King to I5? What? What? King to I5? What is this, shogi? For the king sacrifice, king to I5. Whoa! This is shogi, bro. It's like giant cinema screen. Cinema. A cinema. A cinema. I really screwed this up. I thought I had something there. I think I should have just taken the pawn. I should have taken it upon myself to take the pawn. Oh no! What am I doing? Zelda? I think it's like Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, this is just over now. Now it's just pathetic. I was actually having a fighting chance at some point. Yikes. Yeah, I had a fighting chance at some point, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this became like an interesting kind of position. Actually, apparently, the engine says this is pretty even. Even with my king all the way out there in G6, like I think I played okay. This was where I screwed up. This is where I screwed up really big. I think I just needed to take the bishop. Like even there, yeah, it's like clear recapture. But I thought I had something clever here. I thought I had something really clever. Yeah, I thought for some reason I thought I had something clever with that. Yeah, this is just downhill from here. Yeah, this is actually pretty even. Like if I just took this bishop. Like I mean, I even could, I think, go here. Oh no, yeah, then you just castle. So, probably just go like right here, right? I guess that's fine. There was a better option, like... Okay, yeah, I mean, attack the queen, queen moves, check. I can either move the bishop or the pawn. Yeah, like, this is pretty even. I would have had to play really accurately, though. I had 3 minutes left. Oof. H8, rook. King H7 was a waste of tempo. Yeah, but sometimes it'd be like that. I have a brain condition, okay? Come on, leave me alone. I'm trying to overcome it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I need to, this person I need to, unfollow. And... a friend, yeah. Oh, who is up? Up. What are we doing? Let's look at tournaments. Let's see. There's a 3-2 Blitz Arena. Oh, 5-0 chess. Let's go. Oh, starts in 45 minutes. We can't do that. Yeah, let's just... Let's play this 3-2 blitz. Let's just kind of have some fun here. Just relax a little bit. Okay.
activity. The galaxy is at peace.
This could be a victory if you get your pawns all to the other side, turn them into queen, and pull off a perfect concert. The moment you launch into We Will Rock You, that's checkmate. True. The Mercury Gambit. I love it. I love it. I love it, Raven. You're awesome. The Mercury Gambit. Yay! Oh my goodness. Hello, CJ. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? I'm about ready to switch on over to drawing pretty soon. I think this is the last game. This music is jamming though, so I had to listen to this track, so we had to play another game. So I'm gonna switch over to drawing, but I'm gonna have to restart the stream, I think, probably for the best. So after this, I'm gonna close out this stream, take a small break, and I will be back shortly to do some drawing. So I hope you enjoy the music to close out this chess portion of today. So yeah, that song was just too badass to end the stream right there, so we had to go another game. yeah. Um, had quite an interesting day. We played some World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade. I got a dungeon on Warrior done. I tanked, kind of badly. And then, I healed a dungeon on my priest pretty badly. But then we played 3 hours of chess, and I got really heated at the very beginning about the politics in chess. That's kind of bothersome to me, but, I didn't get too overworked up. So now we're here. We've been just kind of playing and having some nice jam session, listening to music. Gonna take a short break after this, and then I'm gonna set up for drawing to close out the night. I hope you guys enjoyed the vibes this evening. It's been pretty relaxing. I've been having a blast today, and especially since this weekend. We're really getting cleared up for the weekend because I'm starting to get better and better and better news about my situation. It's a little bit like too early to really like celebrate. I'll be celebrating when I'm actually like moved into the new house, but they did find me a place, and they just have to do a few procedural things just to, you know, before I can actually move in. And I don't know what that's... I really don't know, like, this sucks. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do here. Oh, I can do something. A little bit. Oh, I lost on time. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well then. Yeah, so, I think now's a good time. Take a short break. I hope to see you guys when I come back, probably in like 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna take a quick break, get some fresh air, stretch, all that kind of stuff, get some snacks. Then we're gonna just, you know, close out the night with some nice, relaxing, just, you know, just doing some drawing, you know. Let's get some pencil and paper going and get some drawing. I think it should be a nice, relaxing close out to the evening. I think it's been a kind of productive day, and like just kind of doing productive things. And I know I get like super worked up about the past because I do feel like I know it's kind of like a victim mentality, but I do get extremely kind of bitter about how I pretty much have never really had any true advantages to get ahead in life. I had to fight for everything I have, and even that is just the... I did get my surgeries to happen. That was something I never thought was possible, and I made it happen. So that, chef's kiss, you know, so like that was perfect. I got my surgeries to happen. That was a big deal. There's still some things that are lacking though, and I'm about to have the housing portion of my issues closed out. Okay, so this weekend it's about relaxing, having a good time, hanging out with you guys, and we're gonna be doing some drawing in a few minutes. But I think I'm going to take a little bit of time just to gather my thoughts and kind of, you know, get some fresh air, get away from the camera for a bit, and then I will be back, and we will close out the evening with a nice, relaxing drawing. Basically, like, I get a little bit worked up about stuff that has affected me my entire life, and when it keeps stacking on top of each other, like I keep seeing the same exact pattern over and over in my life, and I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like I am not equipped to be able to navigate this planet, and it feels devastating because like I have just been like looking for help, like trying to find a rope to safety, and I think a lot of people are. And it's like, but you know, me personally, I have been fighting tooth and nail to try to get this housing situated, and they are finally going through the procedural things, and I'm like hanging on for dear life, hoping that this actually works. Hey Onward, welcome back. Because until I actually have the keys to my new apartment and I'm actually moved in, I don't really feel like I can celebrate, even when I get good news like I did today. You are good enough. Yeah, I feel that. It's just when you see yourself on the bottom so much in life, and no matter what you do to try to crawl out, you just get kind of shoved back down. it really gets to you after a while. But I rose up from the ashes anyway, and I made some things happen that even most people who have better situations than me can't. Those surgeries are almost impossible to make happen. And I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay, no one can ever take it away from me. I don't care what people think about me. Honestly, I wish people weren't so transphobic and just not even accepting of trans people. But thank God I got the surgery, because even if that never changes, even if people never support trans people, like I support me, and that's what matters. And there's other people who support me, and who are behind me, you know, who are wanting to lift me up. And so, like, things are only going to get better in my life. Only going to get better. And like I'm about to face this new challenge in my life, which is finally getting rid of relying on people who don't want me to succeed. Now I'm relying on people who want me to succeed. That's a big difference in my life. I've been reliant on myself most of the time, because the people in my life, I don't want to get into personal details, but I've had a lot of people just kind of keep me down. And I don't like having that victim mentality. I don't like it when people are like, oh, everyone's just has it in against me. Oh, it's all their fault. It's not my fault. I don't like that. But when you see the pattern, it's hard to ignore it. Like, when so many people hold you down for that length of a time at that degree, it's really hard to start thinking that maybe I'm the problem. When so many people hold you down and prevent progress. So like, I wish I didn't get so heated earlier, but I am very passionate about chess, and I want to see myself actually get back into the chess world. I want to be able to go to tournaments, and I think I'm going to be moving into a place where there's a chess club. Becca, just stopping in for a minute to see what you're talking about. I support you. Hey, just in case. Yeah, I will be back in a few, maybe like 10 minutes or so. I just need to calm down. Okay. So, and then we're going to do some drawing. I will be back. See you guys. And if I don't see you for the rest of the night, I hope you have a great Friday. And I will, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe and hit that bell icon. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to share the video on social media. Make sure to go into my Twitch, make some clips. Or even better yet, go to Streamladder, make a free account, and make some clips, turn those clips into YouTube shorts, post those YouTube shorts. If you really want me to grow, go and make clips on my Twitch account, twitch.tv/rebeccaloran. Make clips, post them on YouTube shorts. You don't even have to edit them, but that would obviously be better. But if you really want me to succeed, share my clips on social media. Make clips on a YouTube account. Call it like Rebecca Clips or something. I don't care. We're not trying to worry about monetization. You guys have all the freedom in the world. Use my clips, share my clips, make money off of my clips. I don't even care. I want you to get my name out there. We can do this. We can do this. Let's go.